Good morning. My name is April Brum, and I am from just south of Atlanta, Georgia. And I am the host today for Learn and Earn. The Lord gave me this idea one day, and I believe that Titus 2 can play itself out in all sorts of situations. And when I learn how to do something, it's in my nature to turn around and teach someone else what I just learned. And then there's other people in my life that know way more than me, lots of other people in my life that know way more than me. And so I hang around those people, and then hopefully I can be a bridge or a funnel for the other people that don't know those people yet. So that's my goal today. And every time I do this is to point you to the resources. Maybe we will learn from each other that there are other resources out there. And none of what we say is an income claim. In other words, we're not ever going to claim or say, if you do XYZ, you will make XYZ, because you actually have to do the things. So I'm going to just let everybody introduce themselves quick, who you are, where you are, and what your favorite source of income is that you currently have. And I'm going to call the first person, and then that person calls the next person. So, Georgie, I'm going to start with you if you can talk and take it away.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. It's
Okay.
faint, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I have no headset that wants to play with Zoom today. Um, Technical. Anyway, Georgie Hagan. I am a Canadian from Ontario, but I'm currently in Dominican Republic and Luperon. We went sailing on Sunday, so we're back in sail season. Horses are being come. I've got a couple in the pipeline. For years, I've been a Mary Kay consultant in Canada. So what's cool about that is they have direct ship. So all my orders go directly to my customer next day.
Oh, I love that.
Uh,
Yes.
Many years of working with them, and they still get serviced by me. So I'm doing a virtual open house this weekend. So wish me luck. First time I've done that. And I'm also with Sundown Park, and I guess that's it.
That's
And also
awesome.
Patty.
Patty, you're up.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay, great. I am Patty Wells. I am really close to April. I am in Hampton, Georgia, which is south of Atlanta, in the United States. And I am the owner and creator of Branding That Clicks, and I am a brand photographer, and I do headshots. But what I'm having a lot of fun with right now is Etsy. I have a new Etsy shop that I just opened probably about a month ago, and I'm enjoying creating art to, and also I'm going to be doing planners and things like that for my Etsy shop. So that's what I wanted to help people learn about today, instead of trying to teach you to be a photographer. So,
Awesome.
so let's see who's next. Do we Sandy?
Sure. I don't have my camera on. You do not want to see me right now. Um, I got Scott off to work and I was talking to my daughter and I went, oh shoot, April's live. Well, okay.
Thank
I
you.
am in New Hampshire in God's country where I prayed for 4 years that we moved back here and we're here. Um, and I actually don't have a stream of income that I'm excited about right now, and it's really bugging me. And
Yes.
that's what I've been doing. Yes, yet. I said now, yet. I enjoy busy and I have send out cards, I have shuffle cards, I've done a couple of Canva courses, which I think that's going to be where I go. I want to learn more about Etsy. I just have all these ideas and I'm taking Rachel's courses and praying that that gives me more guidance of where I want to be. I don't know who I want. I just turned 60 and I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
I'm still looking for mine too. All right, Cindy or Angela?
Angela.
Good morning, Angela. Are you able to talk? She might be. Okay, let's go to Cindy.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't see me. I still haven't resolved that issue on my phone. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the deal is.
That's okay.
Technology is not my forte. Um, I have been involved with prompting, send out cards for several years, and I really, really enjoy it because I love connecting people in business and in life. And I'm in Texas, northwest of Houston. Fortunately, northwest, not in Houston. So enjoy being a Texan, though I grew up a New Englander.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so Angela is working on her microphone to work. If she gets it to work, Angela, just jump in and you can introduce yourself if you like. And so I'm just going to share a few things. I'm working on, I spent a year in Houston for college. Oh, cool. I'm going to share my phone screen. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share my computer screen first. And I'm going to go over to, most of you are in the Mail Some Joy marketing group already. This used to be just my Send Out Cards group for my Send Out Cards affiliates. And I started realizing one of the things we learned the hard way during the pandemic is you better not have only one stream of income. My husband flies for Delta and he was home for 5 months during that time. Praise the Lord, we still got paid a little bit, but you know, it just was one of those things where we learned the value of lots of income buckets. So I opened up this group. I changed it to Mail Some Joy Marketing Group, and I opened up this group and I decided to put things into guides. So if you're in this group, click on guides first, and you're going to see my 8 guides. And oh, I think I hear Angela. Can you talk?
Yes, sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. So introduce yourself, where you are, and what your favorite stream of income is.
Okay. Yeah, my phone updated last week and nothing is working right. So beware of the new update.
That's what I've heard.
Okay. So yes, my name is Angela. I live in North Carolina and I really do not have anything going on right now. That's why I wanted to get up with you ladies to see if I could come up with something. We owned a ink and toner business that we sold a few years ago, which was a good time because everybody stopped printing. So yeah, I'm just trying to look for something to help me out, even something maybe once my daughter gets married and decides to have a family that she could stay home and work as well. But yeah, I'm interested in hearing some great ideas from you guys.
Awesome. Well, there's a lot of wisdom in this room. So we will definitely, and this is not the only time I'll do this. There's too much to talk about in one sitting. So back to the Mail Some Joy marketing group, there's 384 people in here. Not all are active, of course, as with any group. But I am going to be doing some more things in this group, and I'm actually going through a course that is called Group Hack Stack, and I'm going to share that with you shortly. Again, I'm showing you what I'm doing so that we can all learn from each other and grow together. But if you click on guides under the Mail Some Joy marketing group, you'll see 8 different guides. I've tried to be very diligent. Every time I post something, if it has to do with one of the income sources, I try to categorize it because I love order. Like my spices are in alphabetical order and so are my soups. So I'm just one of those that just really enjoys simplicity. So I decided to make it easy for you guys to find things. So the first guide, of course, is Send Out Cards. It's currently my largest income source and my longest running income source. So here are the different posts in here. You can see there's 14 more. I am going to go in here and start cleaning them up because lots of things have changed. But here's guide number 1, Send Out Cards. And then guide number 2 is Busy. It's my second largest income source. and only started just this past summer. Busy is a digital tool that helps you show up better online and also helps you create digital products like planners and journals and calendars. So before we get off today, I will have one of you, maybe somebody that's not in Busy yet or that has never seen this. Maybe we'll have time to create a week's worth of social media posts for you in about 4 seconds. So that's super fun and exciting. Guide number 3 is super simple, and it will not make you a ton of money, but it will absolutely help you cash in on those receipts that you're already doing. It's Fetch, and it's also Receipt Hog. It's 2 things, 2 apps on my phone that every single time I get a receipt, paper receipt in my hand, I log it into these 2 apps, and I just cashed in $40 at Amazon just for logging in my receipts. You're already getting tracked anyway. You might as well cash in on it, right? So those are the 2 things. I need to add Receipt Hog to this guide thing too. So the 4th guide is Meta, Facebook, and Instagram. I do put proof of my income on here. I have made thousands of dollars over the course of the last 2 or 3 years from Facebook and Instagram, playing around with bonuses, reels, ads, whatever. And so one of the things I will ask you guys to do is to go to my personal Facebook page. I'm going to show you a couple of things. If that's one of the things, actually, I'm hoping that as we interact, you guys will say, hey, I want to see more about this. And then that's what we'll go over today. The guide number 5 is Moolah, the social system and the Moolah courses. I earn 30% every time somebody takes one of the Moolah courses. They're very inexpensive. The group hack stack that I'm going to be going through here shortly is only $27, and it teaches you how to grow a group. And so when you grow a group, you have a captivated audience that is interested enough to be in your group, and they end up buying your stuff. So it's a Facebook group is a great funnel to sort of section off people that want to buy your things. And Moolah has probably 10 courses that you can take. And I've made a lot of money showing people the Moolah courses. And again, I'm sharing links. So guide number 6 is affiliate marketing. I just had a brand reach out to me yesterday that wants me to market their pillowcases. So I need to sort of like I need to get more focused, I guess, and try to make sure that I'm marketing things that I actually know and love and use. So I am going to order one of their pillowcases. It says that it's good for your skin and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. We'll see. And then guide number 7 is Up Habit. It's the way I stay organized. I used to use contact mapping, but the contact mapping got bought out. And then the guide number 8 has truly changed, I believe, the trajectory of my health. Joyful Life with KJ is how I officially kicked sugar to the curb. And she also pays 30%. And so I had 2 people recently use my link to join her coaching group, and I earned 30%. So many things that I use, people say, oh, well, I can't afford that program and I can't afford that program. Well, most of what I do pays 30%. So just refer 3 people, and then the thing you said you couldn't afford suddenly becomes 10%. So if that makes sense, is there anything that somebody wants me to dive into and show you how I earn money?
Yes, Facebook. I've been trying and trying. I have over 6,000 followers, and I have not yet figured out how to make money on there.
Okay. So let me go to my Facebook page. Now, the number one thing to do if you really want to make money on Facebook, and Sandy's already done this, is to join Makers. And I'm going to just show you sort of like behind the curtains a little bit. This is a group called The Makers. There are only 739 people in this group. And the reason why is because we pay $97 a month to be in this group. it is worth every penny if you put in the time to learn. I earn 30%. Anybody can be an affiliate for Moolah. And so I'm just going to throw that out there. This is why I believe that being in Makers will be your ticket to earning money on social media, because you get to ask questions in here. Because if you try to ask Facebook or Instagram a question, you're going to get crickets. No one will answer you, and no one knows what they're talking about. There are no professionals really, but these people have mastered it. So here's a good example. This was a loom that David Murphy created. He's one of Rachel's coaches, and he literally will put you in the hot seat if you come on to one of the hot seats twice a month, and he'll analyze your Facebook page. And literally hardly anybody shows up to these things, even though there's 739 people in this group. How many of us have ever joined a gym and not gone? So people are in this group and paying, and they don't take advantage of this gold mine that they have in here. And so here he is live. Look at this. This was 13 minutes worth of live, him helping you. He knows what he's talking about, y'all. This is one of the most successful people on Facebook, and he's one of her coaches. And so as you go through here, any recommendations for UGC course group looking for resources? What is UGC? User generated content. How many people have customers? Your customers can be part of your content, because it gives you proof of concept. It gives you proof of what you're doing, right? So when you go through here, this is one of my wins recently. I had a post go viral, absolutely bananas. And I've been just gaining followers like crazy. And so they're helping me funnel these people through so that I can get them to be my customers. So I also put a question in here. There it is right there. See, it was 30,000 on November 20th. It's now almost 70,000. It's crazy. But you get to ask questions in here. Okay. So now I'm going to go over to my personal Facebook page, which is now in professional mode. That's what you want to do first. So you click this little down arrow right here, or sorry, the 3 dots. And do you see where it says turn off professional mode? That's where it will say turn it on. And Meta Verified is offered to me here. I'm actually going to do that today. I've been really hesitating pulling the trigger on that, but I think it's time. I am 6 followers short of 4,000 followers on my personal professional page. And when I get 5,000, I'm going to be able to do some serious monetization with in-stream ads. And that's what I'm sort of going for right now. So Sandy, I think you already are in professional mode. So once you do that, then you want to go over here on the left-hand side and click professional dashboard. This is the professional dashboard for my personal page, not Mail Some Joy, which is my public page. So there's a difference between a fan page and a personal page. Personal page, you can put your personal things on your personal page, but make sure that the personal posts are set to friends only. So go down here and let's click on, is the monetization here? You know what? This is where I think I might need to share my phone screen. Let me do that, because I find that my phone screen is easier to navigate. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go to my Facebook page and go to my home. Here's my professional dashboard right here. Okay. So I click on professional dashboard. And then you can see this changes all the time. I take screenshots of this particular page all the time so that I personally can go back and see how I've been doing. So my reach is down 23%, but yesterday it was up 16%. So it literally goes by the minute, right? And so what you want to do here is scroll down to where it says monetization. If you have any offers that you need to accept, they're going to be here, because you can't opt in to monetization for Facebook. They have to invite you. And so what you can do though is go through here and start sort of jumping through their hoops, if you will, right? And so the bonuses that used to come in all the time are a lot less. You can see how much I've earned in the past. And there was 46, there was 85, 17, 12, and now I'm up to a whole stinking dollar. And then ads on Reels are very hit or miss. So this just started a little bit ago. And so I'm still sort of figuring this out, right? Here's how this works. And then go down to where it says see where it says in-stream ads, 3 of the 5 criteria has been met. So that's what I'm going for next. That's why I'm asking people, hey, follow my page. So profile has to have 5,000 followers. And Sandy, you've already got this.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how many minutes you have viewed, but I'm up to 4,000. And the other day I was only at 2,500. So doing some live videos helps, because it says includes on demand, live, previously live, 60,000 in the last 60 days. So I think I can get to that pretty easily if I just start really working at it. And then you've shared at least 5 eligible videos. So I don't have much left to go to get in-stream ads start going, right? And I've heard that that's much more than the other ads. Don't worry about stars, y'all. Stars are like a penny. I mean, you're not going to make any money with stars, really. So there is some creator support. And then up here are all of your different profiles. So if I go over to Mail Some Joy, and then I click my professional dashboard for Mail Some Joy, you can see that the reach has really gone up. Most of if I have a video or a reel over on Instagram that I know is going to work for Facebook too, I will let it automatically share. And those reels have actually been doing really good lately. I don't know why, but it also tells you at the top, post when your followers are active. Since your followers are most active on Tuesdays at 8 p.m., schedule a post for that time. So I usually do 10 minutes before that. And it's been really working well. So if I click on monetization for here, I'm going to click on bonuses because I want to show you the reason why we want to have lots of sources of income. So lorem ipsum is, it used to say the word bonus. I have no idea what that word means. It changed recently, but do you see when it ended? March 24th was the last one. But look how I was doing: 26, 21, 22, 125, 25, 124, 22. I mean, I was doing pretty consistent work. These were on Reels. The Reels bonus program ended at the end of March, probably because they were having to pay out too much money. And so I was like, that was my focus. I was posting lots of Reels and hardly anything else. And then the bonus program ended. So that's why I'm saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket ever, and make sure that you're earning. So you can see as my reach starts to go up, I mean, this is small, y'all. 4,000 followers is nothing on social media, nothing, but it's something, and it's a start, right? And so as I learn and show everybody else how, then we can all learn together. So same thing over here. Do you see the criteria? 2 of 7, 3 of 5, 0 of 4. So this is a lot higher. In-stream ads, I'm going to need 5,000 followers, and I only have about half that on my Mail Some Joy page. And then of course I'll be doing some more live videos and things like that. So I do need more. I don't know. It says you follow Facebook's content monetization policies. I don't know why that is X'd out. So I actually have not figured that out yet. But because I'm in Makers, I'll be able to take a screenshot of this and go ask in one of the Quick Question Tuesdays, which today is Tuesday, so I could ask today. But once that becomes the only thing that I've got left, then I'm going to ask them that. So anyway, and you can see that live ads are even harder to get, because you have to have 10,000, and then you have to have over 500,000 minutes viewed, and live videos and things like that. So that's a lot tougher to get to, but all you need is one good viral video, and suddenly you have thousands of new followers. So you just don't know when that's going to happen. So that's why I'm telling everybody, get set up and be ready for when the Lord decides to bless you, then you'll be ready. Does that make sense? Now, over on Instagram, which is owned by Meta as well, right? You're going to see, here's my professional dashboard. And of course, it looks way out of whack because I've got that one viral video. So don't get super impressed that I'm up 400%, because 30 days from now, when I don't have a viral video, it's going to say I'm down 400%. It's going to look like I really suck. But this one is doing well as well. If you know how to remix a reel and you can figure out how to make it toward your niche, that's what I recommend. Because this one at the top, I'm not going to play it because then it'll be noisy. But this one's doing really well. And it's one that I posted about 8 months ago. And I downloaded it with Snap Insta. And then I re-uploaded it fresh here and acted like it was a new video. Only about 20% of your stuff ever gets seen. So repurpose your content all the time. Go back to your most popular post. So how do you find that? Let's go to professional dashboard and then go to content you shared. And then click on the last 6 months. And I've got it sorted by reach. And so there's that, right? So I shared my Aunt Diane. I shared this other viral video that's going bananas. And then I shared the Rapture Ready video. And so what I've got to do is get better at sharing viral videos, but put my branding on them so that people will click on my stuff and find out what I'm doing and buy my things. Does that make sense? So I think I've dialed in what people want to see, but I've got to dial in how to get them to come to my page. And I am using ManyChat now, which has proven to be very, very easy. People never will click on link in bio anymore. It's just not happening. They might go and just research what you're doing and click on your bio, but hardly ever. So what I want you to do is, and you don't have to use ManyChat. I got it free for 30 days and I think I'm going to continue using it because it's convenient. But, so in other words, if somebody comments the word, and you guys, if you guys want to see it, excuse me, if you want to see how ManyChat works, go to any of my reels or posts on Instagram and comment the word cards, CARDS. And then you will go through and be able to see what the automation looks like, because I've set up an automation. And let me see if I can show you here. Okay, Julie did it yesterday. So sometimes you have to be careful because she typed the word send out cards. And so this is the automation. See where it says, woohoo, you're ready to bless 10 people. Of course, here's the quickest way to start. When they click start, it goes to the 10 card challenge. Then 23 hours later, they get a message. Hey, how'd it go? Did you enjoy sending a few cards? Need a little? Yes, I need help. Yes, I need help. Nope, I'm loving it. And those 3 things go to a link as well, right? And so it should say need a little help. I don't know why I cut it off. And then she was like, wait, what? And I was like, that's my card automation. And the message you sent the other day, you said the word cards. And so the automation kicks through. So if I were to click, if the person were to click the iOS help, it takes them to the iOS tutorial. If they click Android, it takes them to the Android tutorial. And then it says, nope, I'm loving it. And so when it says, nope, I'm loving it, that one is supposed to go to the group or whatever. I can't remember where it goes now. Anyway, so those are the things that you can do with that. So how do I stop share? Here we go. Stop share. Okay. So does that help at all, Sandy?
Yep, it does. And like you said, I am in Makers and I'm doing Rachel's courses And I realize all of this is going to take some sort of time. My thing is, I
does.
still don't know what my offer is because, yes, I've been with Send Out Cards for 13 years, but I've kind of gone away and come back, gone away and come back. So, still not sure what I want to do.
Right.
That makes it hard because I don't know what to focus on. I have all my followers because of my marriage and my faith and
Yep.
that. So
Yep.
it's not that I'm selling anything. People are just following me because it's me.
Well, and I think sometimes that authenticity is good.
Oh,
You know,
no, I know that.
because then you can, then you've already attracted your perfect people, right? So now you can sell them the thing that they're looking for, which is maybe something that you were looking for that you got. So what I have found, and part of what I said today, what we were going to do is to say, this is how I learn, this is how I'm sharing the gospel every day and what I'm doing, and this is how we're earning money. A friend of mine at my church, she and I were just talking the other day that somehow missionaries in general that are all over the world, somehow missionaries have been sold this bill of goods that they have to be dirt poor and they have to
Right.
depend on everybody else to fund them, or else they have to come off the mission field.
Yeah, which is so wrong.
What if we taught them to earn on the side? What if we taught
Yep.
them to sell the value of what they have going on? They could create PDFs and digital products in Busy and sell them.
Yeah.
While they were on their mission as
Yep.
well. I'm not saying make it so that you don't need anybody, because there are senders and there are goers, right? And so the Bible says that we are to help them go preach the gospel, and that's part of our job. But in the same sense, there really is no reason why some of them in this digital world that we're living in cannot also have some income that allows them the freedom. Sometimes one of my missionary friends wore a sleeveless dress in a picture one time and 3 churches dropped her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm like, really? You know, I mean, yes, the Lord is omniscient, the Lord is all powerful, and nothing happens without his permission. I get that part. And I also know that that is ridiculous that a church would have an opinion that strong. And so it gives churches this, yeah, right. Georgie be dropped in about a hot minute. Not by my church. So anyway, what else can we chat? And it's 9:41. I don't want to go longer than an hour for people who are suffering through the replay. I do want to sort of, like, if you can sort of drop in the chat what we talked about. I want to, when I post this on YouTube, I really want to have it be a searchable thing. Not searchable because it's going to be unlisted, but I want it to be sort of like, if there's 5 hours worth of learn and earns to watch and somebody's coming in fresh, I kind of want it to be, and maybe this will only live in the Mail Some Joy marketing group. I don't know. I really hadn't figured out what I want to do with this yet, but I'm recording because then if I want it, I have it. And if I don't want it, I don't need to have it. So, yeah, if you could just drop in the chat, link the information tool you're using. Yes. Christy, you're already in Makers. What tool are you talking about? Busy? What did she link? Oh, the automation tool. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. ManyChat. ManyChat is the automation tool. Yes. And I think you can try it for a little while. And just see how you like it. It can be really, really, really complicated if you want it to be. Like, there are entire courses about how to use ManyChat. I'm certain that I'm not using it to its fullest extent, but I don't have the engagement yet on my followers to really, it just helps me if somebody really wants to learn how to do send out cards, I can put them through that automation. And then I need to find out why the other automation didn't work. But anyway, there you go. Anybody else? Was this helpful?
It was very helpful. Thank you so much, April. I didn't get to jump on first thing, but I'm glad I got to hear at least part of it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you guys can help just a little bit. If this was helpful, maybe just share the event somewhere and tag me and say, this was so super helpful. Can't wait for the next one or something like that. Because the more we have more people on here and more interaction, it's really going to help all of us grow. Because like Sandy is an affiliate for Busy and Moolah. Christy could be, I'm sure, I don't know if you've signed up for it yet, Christy, but if you're an affiliate for something and you invite somebody here and they learn about it, I'm always going to say, get back with the person who brought you to this dance and make sure and get their link for whatever the tool is. Miss Georgie.
Hello. Something you and I, April, had talked about is how to monetize my sailing and everything. And I'm really, you've got my mind in a blur.
Girl, if I lived on a sailboat, you darn well better believe I'd get paid for it.
So a perfect example. Oh, sorry. On Sunday, just a quick little video on Facebook, and just there was a lot more engagement and everything from there. And it's like, okay, now how do I get that into monetizing, or like?
It's consistency, and it's niching down, which is the hardest thing for me to do. It is so hard for me to niche down because I'm like no man left behind. Like I want to make sure that everybody's at the party, everybody's happy, and everybody has cake. And you will not grow exponentially if you do that. And I'm still struggling with that, honestly.
Yeah. What I did do is I put the post on my personal page, and then I shared it to our Hooked on Cabernet, which is our sale page.
Okay.
Because I made it as a group. It's kind of interesting because 7 years ago, I made it as a Facebook page.
Okay.
Our Hooked on Cabernet. Well, then they turned it into a business page, and it was just way too much for what I wanted to do. So then I put it into a group, and now I don't seem to be able to share out of the group. I don't know if that's just a technical thing or.
Do you want to share your screen and show me what you're talking about, or can you?
I can try. Actually, I got way too many. Can you see?
No, it's not shared yet.
Oh, okay. It may not.
Me too, Patty. Yeah, it's hard for me to niche down, but I'm noticing if I can master the niching down part. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so this is actually my sunrises get a lot of, and I post them on Instagram and then they share to Facebook. But
Okay.
it's okay. This was our first day of sailing. We just
Okay.
went to Campeasso, which was lovely, and I was able to share it to my Hooked on Cabernet. But for
Okay, Hooked on Cabernet is a group. Okay.
yeah, so it says it's private, so I think that's why, and I can't take it off private
No, you can't.
because I started with private.
Right. Yes, you can't unprivatize a group once you started it because they won't you'd have to start all over and put everybody in the group.
Well, but I do have, now let's just quickly look. Maybe I jumped the gun because they were just pissing me off and I need to stay there because there's a lot more followers on this page. Because this is from our start.
Oh, that's your main fan page.
Well, that's what
so
maybe
you have a page, you have a group, and then you have your personal page.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. All that is good.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. And they're named the same thing. So that's fine. So you would probably benefit by the group hack stat growing the group, because then you can monetize it, because once you once you find products and things like that, that you can be an affiliate for that have to do with the sailing world, then
Yeah.
people in your group who probably are also sailors or want to be sailors
Yeah.
are going to want to do that. And then you can use this page to funnel people into the group.
So still use both.
I would absolutely use both. Wouldn't you, Sandy?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
I would
problem-
absolutely
I-
use both. But I do have one point on your video. Your video
Mhm.
is set to friends only.
Okay.
You need to if you want everybody to see something, you need to let everybody see it. So make it public. Go back to your video. I'll show you where to change it. All right, you see next to where it says the 2 days, it says Georgie Hagen, then it says 2 days right up underneath
Yeah.
it. Click the
Right
little,
here?
click those 2 little heads. No,
Oh, here.
yes.
Good eye. I didn't even see that.
So
Okay.
it says
so
your
make it
friends, you want
public.
to change it to public.
Okay.
That's the reason, that's probably the reason why now it will get more traction. And the one share down there is probably when you shared it into the group. But
Yes.
the people in the group that
Mhm.
aren't your Facebook friends couldn't see this.
Okay.
So now
This is my
everybody can see
personal
it.
page. Okay.
Now, if you want to start monetizing, you may want to entertain the thought of putting your personal page in professional mode if you have that option. Click the little 3 dots at the very top that are gray.
Sorry.
Yep,
In
so
here?
go down right there. Okay, you do have that option. So you can research it if you want, but if you're wanting to monetize all of this, then that's what I would do. Wouldn't you, Sandy?
Yes.
What do you think, Patty?
I can go by your thoughts.
That's what I would do, just because now you're going to be able to see insights. You're going to be able to monetize it if they choose to let you monetize it, and you can get paid for your content.
okay.
So yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Yay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yay,
I
awesome.
really appreciate that. Thank
Oh,
you.
sure, absolutely. And I'll send you my group hack stack thing as well, but you may want to entertain the idea. So I joined Makers because I wanted to monetize Facebook and I wanted to take all of her courses, but I didn't want to pay for all of her courses. So the $97 when you do Makers includes all of her courses. Like you can binge watch all of her courses. And if you want to do it in a month, knock yourself out and do it in a month. That's how I started. And once I realized the value of being in that group and around the people that I was around, that's when I realized this $97 is an investment into my business.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
And I've introduced it to enough people now that I'm in Makers for free because there's about 6 people in Makers that I'm earning 30% on every month when they pay their money. And so now why wouldn't I be? The thing is, the people that run Makers are earning more per month than most people I know, including the top income earners in our company.
Yep.
And they have millions of followers.
Yep.
Not 10,000 and not 50,000, millions. And so when you can pop in there and learn from these people and learn what makes something go viral, she's got one thing, and I'll send it to you because it's a free opt-in, 25 viral titles for your videos. Sometimes the title is what makes it go viral. Sometimes the content is what makes it go viral. Sometimes it's just some gremlin in there. And if you're like me, you post some ridiculously funny video. It has nothing to do with your niche or what you do or monetize anything. And now all of a sudden it goes to 60-something thousand and you've got all these random new followers and you're like, crap. Why couldn't it go viral on a Christmas card video? No, it goes viral on some Gen X something or other. Anyway, it was kind of funny. I learned a
Well,
great saying: when it comes to finding your niche, I do struggle with it also. However, this is true. When you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. Seth go, yes, I agree, Sandy. Niching down is hard, y'all. But if you do it early, I wished I had done it early. I think I've got it now. And I think I did it on my Instagram. I actually went through about 6 different AI prompts. And I think I'm still tweaking it, but it says April Brum, social media expert. I help equip Christian women entrepreneurs to run their businesses leading with the gospel. Because at the end of the day, I'm less concerned with, I know I can teach somebody to earn money. I know I can. That's easy. But what is the toughest part is there's all these women believers out there that want to earn money, and they think they have to choose between sharing the gospel and earning money. And you do not. And I'm here to say that even this little shirt that says in cursive, which my children cannot read this because it's in cursive, it says, let me tell you about my Jesus. Because what good is an income if you're just spending it here? What good is an income if you don't use your reach? There's 60,000 people that have watched that viral video on Instagram. Guaranteed there's a few of them that are lost and headed for hell, and they don't realize it because they just haven't heard yet. It's my job as a believer, as a child of God, to make sure that heaven is crowded. It is my job. And as a result, if my reach grows and I earn more money so that I can keep more missionaries on the field, great. But so many women are just paralyzed by, they can't marry the two things of making money and being a Christian. And I hope to change that. So I think that might be my niche. We shall see. Anyway, all right. It is 9:56. I'm always going to try to keep this to an hour, and I will, I'll just have the replays ready, and maybe I'll put the replay in the Mail Some Joy Marketing group, because everybody pretty much is on Facebook, because that's one of the ways we're wanting to grow. So I don't need something like this to go viral. But invite a friend next time when you see this pop up. I'm going to do it. I hope to do it every other week or so. I'm going to try to do it at different times and see what works for everybody. But my goal is to have everybody sort of share. Next time, I haven't asked her this yet, so I'm fixing to ask her on recording. I might get Patty to sort of walk us through Etsy. Anybody else want to learn Etsy?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a couple of people, definitely, if that's the topic that will come.
Yes, maybe we'll call it Learn and Earn Secrets of Etsy. Because Patty started from scratch less than a month ago. So she's actually the best person to teach what to do first and next, not somebody who's been on Etsy for 6 years, because that kind of person has a hard time teaching new people. So that's sort of how this works. You learn something, you turn around and teach it. And so if you're good at something, reach out to me. Maybe we can get you to teach our people. And then I would love to grow this little community. I would love to see Learn and Earn get really big, and we all get to learn and earn. So thanks for having me.
Sailing.
Right. Oh, and then we can go to the Dominican Republic and visit Georgie. That would be a great retreat, a Learn and Earn retreat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
great
awesome.
place to be.
That would be so fun. All right. Well, maybe we just said it, so you never know. All right, folks, thanks for joining me this morning. I hope this was valuable. If it was, please go to the people in here maybe and follow them, like them, not just to like and follow, but engage. That's where the magic happens, when you engage and share. If you see something on my Instagram, please like, follow, and share. Same way with everybody else. So you can put your maybe I'll do a post in the Mail Some Joy marketing group and everybody can put their Instagram. Only follow though if you're going to like, engage, and comment, because you don't really want a lot of, like,
Yeah,
I don't need
Right.
a lot of people who bake on my page. That doesn't help me at all. I love to eat, but that's not my niche, right? So we want to stick with your niche, and hopefully that will help. So anyway, I love y'all. Thanks for playing with me on the very first inaugural Learn and Earn.
Great job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
God always pushes me outside. People think I don't have a comfort zone, but I kind of do. And this was a little outside of it, but I think it was valuable.
It
And
was.
hopefully the next one will be
sure.
too. All right. I love y'all. Have a great day. Go mail some joy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
April.